Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. This is a big one, isn't it? Chelsea versus Manchester United. This is your preview for that game kicking off tomorrow at 5:30 UK time, so make sure you've got that penciled in and you do not miss it. This is going to be a very interesting game. Why? Because a couple of weeks ago, I remember looking at this game and I was going, I'm looking forward to this. This is going to be I don't want to say straightforward, but it's not going to be as challenging as it should be. And that was because Man United were just looking really dodgy. You know, they were conceding stupid goals. They weren't scoring much. There was some internal problems. They were looking flat. They were looking soulless. Nothing up top. And then they put on, what I have to say, a clinic against Tottenham. Although I do want to bring a little bit of rationale to that, because I see a lot of praise being thrown at Manchester United, and credit to Man United, because they were playing against an Antonio Conte team that we all know how they like to set up and how he likes to set up, and it's the back three / back five, completely defensive, very, very low, trying to hit the counter-attack and punish you on an occasion where you're left exposed, right? And Man United just did not allow that to happen. It was pressure, 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 couldn't allow Spurs to breathe, took advantage, scored 2-0. Thank you very much. And I think they had 28 shots on goal or something. They absolutely threw the kitchen sink at Tottenham and they got a job done. So fair play to Manchester United, especially considering some of the circumstances going on at the club. They pulled out a good performance. But I have to say, Tottenham were poor. They were rubbish. You know, they were terrible. Even defensively, which was meant to be their strong point, they looked all over the gaff. You know, they threw absolutely nothing, and I truly believe that is just Antonio Conte in a big game where sometimes he just thinks, okay, even if we're not going to be attacking or unleashing some of the talent like a Kane, like a Son, and some of the lads that they have that can provide them attacking threat, they just go, nah, you know what, we'll wait, we'll conserve, we'll wait for the opportunity. And when you just don't get that opportunity, nothing happens, you know? So I truly think that it's not just Man United that were good on the day, it was Tottenham that was shocking. Chelsea are not going to be shocking on Saturday. We're not going to be shocking on Saturday. We're going to show up. And we're at home. And we've got incentive. The stat that I've seen to do with this game is ridiculous. Chelsea, Manchester United, we've not beaten them in the last 9 Premier League games. This is the 10th tomorrow. The last time we beat them in the Premier League was, ironically, with Antonio Conte in 2017, where we won 1-0. I mean, that's ridiculous. Since then, we've beaten them twice in the FA Cup, but we've also lost to them and drawn to them. This is the thing. This game has 0-0 written all over it. And I'm scared that it's going to finish that way, although I'd like to think it won't. And I'd like to think that it's going to come in our favour. Why? Because we are going to do something different to what Tottenham did, even though that was at Old Trafford. There's one more piece of news to do with Manchester United, which is, taking all the headlines away from what's going on in world football at the moment, and that is Cristiano Ronaldo. We'll come to that shortly. But what Tottenham did, and this is where I want to stress to you guys, because when I give you my starting 11, you're going to see something. And I'm talking about formation. People going, oh, you know what? Yeah, if you're going to not park the bus, if you're going to stick a back three / back five and you're going to be a little bit more conservative, you're going to concede less. Rubbish. Antonio Conte, Tottenham, back three, back five, wing backs, literally threw everything completely low and they still let him too. I truly think that the way to beat Manchester United is to go at them. Go at them. They panic. And I truly think that if you just don't allow them enough space and time on the ball, they get frizzled. And it's not just Manchester United. It's not just Chelsea that are able to do that against Manchester United. You see the examples prior to that Tottenham game where they were struggling. And you see the amount of time and space that they get given on the ball. They get none. It's constantly pressure, tackle, take the ball, move, run, be quick. And I think Chelsea right now, we have a bit of that going on. And I truly think that if we just stick to that way tomorrow, even in our back four, we can take it to them, we can control the game, and we can nullify them from any threat that they have. Now, they do have threat, and we're going to get to that very shortly. But the story that's taking over at the moment, as I've said, is Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo, who apparently refused to come on. That's crazy. I initially, when I thought that he'd been, demoted or banned or kept away from the first team squad, I thought, oh, well, it's just because he walked out. Well, he walked out because he refused to come on because Ten Hag wanted to bring him on in the 86th minute. And I think for Ronaldo, he probably saw that as disrespect. Now, you can argue that point, to be honest, because it's Cristiano Ronaldo. However, there's two sides to the coin here, and you can probably hear both sides. I can hear the side that are saying, look, he's 38, and United need to move on and try and find a way without him. And yes, from time to time, we'll bring him on and we'll use him where we can. But on the other side, it's Ronaldo should be playing. And even if it's not for Manchester United, he should be somewhere else playing. It's Ronaldo. He should be getting 90 minutes every week somewhere. But he's not. And this is where it just needs to end. Ronaldo just needs to go, right? So because Ronaldo's been dropped, he's not going to be there tomorrow. He's not coming to the bridge. He's not in the first team squad. He's been dropped, and that's been made public, and he's been sent to train on his own. However, as of today, he showed up at Carrington and he trained with the under-21s. So, Ronaldo training with the under-21s, that's sour. That is really sour. However, Chelsea come into the mix, right? And this is where we provide a solution for Mr. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano, United are treating you a little bit of disrespect here, aren't they, yeah? Don't worry. On Saturday, tomorrow, Man United are coming. You ain't. They're coming to the bridge. We will make them pay. We will make them pay for you. Disrespect they've shown to you, yeah? An absolute legend. One of the GOATs, if not the GOAT. Some would argue, personally, no, one of the GOATs. But one of the GOATs, right? Putting you in this, sending you to the under-21s. How disgraceful. How disgraceful, Mr. Cristiano Ronaldo. Do not worry, sir. We have this completely covered. We will get a result and we will make them pay. Yeah? And then you can stick that in their faces at Carrington and hopefully on the outside we can see, things explode at Man United. Obviously, I'm kidding. That is just me with my blue-tinted glasses on. However, Ronaldo's not there tomorrow and that's going to help, kind of. Man United have some very good individual talent. When you look at them on paper, you think, wow, there's enough threat there. But the way that they've been set up, the way that they play, I look at us and the way that we've been under Graham Potter, and right now we've been flawless. Last, 5 games, we've not conceded a goal. It's fantastic. I mean, it's been a long time since I said that. Now, last time I said that was last season when we were talking about possibly breaking our clean sheet record. If you remember, 15 goals conceded in a season is the Premier League record set by us under Mourinho the first time, and we were talking about breaking that. All of a sudden now, we're back to talking about not conceding goals, and Kepa's been doing fantastic. Some of the lads have been great, but some have been questionable. And this is where I've had a dilemma today before filming this for you guys, and recording. I was literally stuck here, no lie, looking at my screen going, who do I pick? Because I'm going to get to the starting 11, but I'm here thinking there's players that I want to play, but there's other players I want to play, and I'm just like, I don't know. However, I've come to a solution, and it's going to be quite familiar to what I thought should be done against Brentford. However, we are coming out of the Brentford game with a 0-0. Wasn't fantastic, could have done better. However, this game we're going to be showing up, and as I've said, the formation doesn't really matter. It's the manner and the system in that we're playing. And tomorrow, we need to go at them. No sitting back, no trying to take our time, no. Throw everything at Man United in the same way that they threw it at Tottenham. If we do that, they will panic and they will not get chances, and we will, and it depends on us if we're going to be clinical or if we're just going to be charity FC again. Let's hope not. With Graham Potter, we haven't been so far. Let's hope we keep it up. Talking about the starting 11, without further ado, let's jump right into it. The team news: Kante is out, obviously. Fofana is out, obviously. We know this. Cristiano Ronaldo for Manchester United, we know isn't going to be featuring. Maguire is out. Martial is out. For Chelsea, Gallagher has come back. He was ill. Against Brentford, he got brought off because he was feeling sick. I don't know if he threw up or not. Maybe he did. He felt better afterwards. But he's fine now. But apart from that, Kante, Fofana, Reece James, all still out. Unfortunately, Reece James would have been perfect for this game. I'm gutted that he's not playing. Oh, man, he would have... I think, honestly, if he played tomorrow, he'd probably be man of the match. This game is tailor-made for him. So we'll wait and see. However, talking about the starting 11, let's get right into it. And let's see who I've gone with. So, without further ado, Kepa in goal, for sure, man of the moment out of all the goalkeepers in the Premier League, if I'm being completely honest, so there's that. In defence, we have to stick. I personally feel like I'll go to a back four. Stay with a back four. It's funny. This lineup is basically what I predicted against Brentford, right? And it didn't happen. But I think we should go with this for the Man United game. Koulibaly and Chalobah. Although Thiago Silva, and this is where I feel like Chelsea might set up with the back three tomorrow. But personally, I would like to go with a back four. Because I just think that if we send one more attacker and we really throw it to Manchester United, we will get the goals. We will score. We will get the advantage. And I feel like if we go to a back three, you're taking away maybe one attacker, and I feel like it's just given option for Manchester United. You're basically inviting them. We cannot invite Man United. If we do that, they will cause us trouble. So I'm going to a back four. Throw everything at them. However, Thiago Silva, for me, I wouldn't be against, for sure. And if I'm having to change anyone, I would probably try and change Koulibaly, because Chalobah, every time he plays, we just don't seem to concede and we don't seem to lose. So, you know what? Stick with Chalobah. But Koulibaly, Thiago Silva, debatable. Let me know in the comments who you would go with. I'd be happy with either. The right back and left back. Right back, Azpilicueta, experience. Right back, not right wing back, which means he doesn't have to bomb hard forward as he normally would in a right wing back role. And left back, this is debatable as well, because both of these guys have just been unreliable lately. But Cucurella ahead of Chilwell, just for pace, for speed, because Man United have speed. Man United have Anthony. Man United have Rashford. Man United have Sancho. These are fast guys. Chilwell right now is not quick enough. Simple as that. And Cucurella is. Cucurella needs to step up though, because he's not been looking as effective at all in terms of his work on the ball. Off the ball, not much of a problem, but on the ball, his tackling, bits and pieces need to improve. However, by pace, we know he'll be able to keep up, and that's an important attribute. Midfield, I think for tomorrow, Kovacic and Ruben Loftus-Cheek in midfield, not right wing back. Again, hence why I've gone to a back four. Because I know if we go with a right wing back, we're playing Loftus-Cheek there. And I don't want him there. I want him in midfield. I feel like he'll be effective there. The battle tomorrow will be midfield. The battle tomorrow between Chelsea and Man United, where the game will be won, will be midfield, I feel. Why? Because with Manchester United and the way that they set up, you have Bruno Fernandes, you have possibly Fred, and you have Casemiro, right? Casemiro, top baller. Fred, comme si comme ça. Yeah, sometimes good, sometimes you know the rest, not so good, right? And Fernandes, who might tuck in a little bit, but we know he likes to go a bit more forward. For us, it'll probably be these two, and the other man at the moment, let's mention this guy, Mason Mount. So this is the three that I feel like need to battle their three. And if we play Loftus-Cheek as right wing back, who are we going to play alongside Kovacic? Jorginho? You know, Jorginho against Casemiro kind of scares me. Although it probably will be Mason Mount against Casemiro, and it'll probably be Jorginho against Fernandes, and even then, kind of scares me, because we know that sometimes when Man United attack and they find the gaps, they find the spaces, Jorginho defensively just scares me. Defensively. Offensively, we know he's fantastic. Defensively, it scares me. I feel like this is probably a little bit more robust. So, there's that. In terms of the wingers, I feel like these guys. Pulisic needs to play, and this was the debate. This was part of the reason why I was staring at my screen going, who should play? Pulisic deserves to start, and I know a lot of you on my last match review were like, you're talking ill of Christian Pulisic, how dare you, right? I don't think it's that, right? It's not that. I think I was misunderstood, because I did say that he came on and he showed energy and he moved really well. However, I'm looking for output. I'm looking for what Eddie Murphy used to say in his stand-ups, what have you done for me lately? This is the problem I have with Kai Havertz. You think Kai Havertz sometimes doesn't move in great positions? He does, yeah, but his output is shocking, right? Sterling right now, output, shocking, but he moves fantastic. Pulisic, I appreciate that he came on and he looked lively, right? Completely appreciate that. But I feel like he deserves to start. Out of everyone, he deserves to start. I want to see output though, please. I want to see goals. I want to see assists. Show yourself. Do something big for us. It'll be big. So I've picked him. I feel like he deserves to play. Sterling, I just feel like you can't leave out Sterling in this game, especially as an ex-Man City player. But if we did, who plays? Ziyech? There's big question marks about Ziyech. We know he's going. You know, Hudson-Odoi's not here. there's no one else. I feel like in a game like this, the magnitude of it, you know what? We'll see what Sterling does, but he's got to improve because Sterling right now has been very clumsy in front of goal. Lately, he's been clumsy. As I've said, he gets into the right positions. He moves really well. His final decision, which was some of the doubts that I had before we signed him, if you remember, what was I saying? His last position, his last decision, his last shot, his last pass, his final shot, all of that is the one thing that I have a problem with because sometimes he takes one extra step, he takes one extra second, he passes to the wrong guy, he takes the wrong shot. Sometimes there's a bit of that. So let's hope tomorrow he's clinical. Fingers crossed. And up top, this was another problem because we know Aubameyang needs to play tomorrow, but I want to play Broja. I want to play Broja because I feel like he's electric. And you know what? This is where I came to a decision. I was like, no, you know what? Start Aubameyang. Aubameyang, if he bangs it in, confidence even more, fantastic. But, if we see that he's struggling in some sort of capacity, and by the second half, bring on Broja. And I feel like Broja can take advantage of a defence that's already played 45 minutes, a little bit low on energy, or lower than on energy. You stick a fresh Broja on there, and I feel for pace, I feel like he will just run rings around them. So, we have an advantage off the bench. But Aubameyang, let him play. And I feel like, hopefully, if he gets a goal, he'll be a hero. And you know what? This team can get a good result against this Man United team. They really can. But it's about how we show up. It's about what we actually do mentally and how we show ourselves on the pitch tomorrow. Are we going to be a little conservative and a little bit... Yeah, we don't mind if they have the ball, or are we going to throw everything at them? I feel like if we try to overthink this, I feel like then you're giving Man United time and space for them to use Anthony, Sancho. Martial's not playing. Rashford gets into fantastic positions, but Rashford had the problem with his finishing against Tottenham. Just as Thierry Henry said, he seems to not want to know how to place a ball or, try and put a ball in a spot. He always just wants to hit at 100 miles an hour. Just smash it. You listen to Thierry Henry, you will get more goals. I don't think he's going to do that just in a blink of an eye. However, he's a threat. So I feel like if we just throw everything at them, don't leave ourselves exposed. I feel like we'll be all right. But if we just throw everything at them, we'll have control of the game and they won't do anything. That's how I see it. Let me know how you feel in the comment section below, but that would be my starting 11. As I said, this game has 0-0 written all over it. I don't want it to be 0-0. We've not got a result against these guys in too long. Way too long. So you know what? Graham Potter, I feel like tomorrow will be up for it. The crowd will be up for it. It'll be a 5:30 kickoff. It'll be under the lights because it'll get dark. Stamford Bridge, under the lights. There's a different feel. Man United's little bit of a bounce back. I feel like we can bring them right back down to earth. They feel like, they found a solution. Nope. Back down to earth. And you know what? I'm going for Chelsea 2, Manchester United 0. Yes, 2-0 win tomorrow. Come on, you Blues. Let's do this. I'm up for this, honestly. I wish I was playing. I'd be so up for this. I hope the lads are too, man. This is huge. Let's beat Man United. Let's smash them, put them down to where they belong because they're getting a little bit too raucous after one win against Tottenham, right? All due respect. Obviously, I'm joking. It's banter. But we do that. We march forward. We put that Brentford draw behind us and we start focusing on Tottenham. Can we leapfrog them? Man City, can we match them? Arsenal, got to bring them down because they're getting a little bit too, even though they deserve it. They've been outstanding, but there's still time to solve this. So let's start by beating Manchester United tomorrow. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. I'd love to hear all of your predictions, your lineups. How do you think that Chelsea should set up, Man United should set up? All of it. Let me know. Much appreciated. And I will see all of you tomorrow after it's all said and done in the match review. So make sure you're tuned in for that one. Hit the subscribe button if you are new. Hit the notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Smash the like button if you have enjoyed this. And I will see you tomorrow, people. Have a good one. See you tomorrow. Take care and peace.